Okay, so making this video because I wanted to do an all-time boxing tournament on the Title Bout simulation program. So to do this tournament, I picked 20 of the all-time, some of the all-time greatest heavyweight champs, and the ones I picked are based on Cox's Corner, who picked out 20 of the greatest heavyweight champs, and he rated them in different categories, you know, power, physical attributes, hand speed, footwork, defense, durability, killer instinct, heart, endurance, ring generalship. And anyway, there's probably better boxers than these. I mean, like, I could probably pick a better top 20, but these are definitely the top 20 most legendary heavyweight champs. That's not to say that somebody not on the list could not beat one of these guys, but this makes for a really interesting and just a really good legendary type all-time tournament. So you can see all the boxers that'll be in the tournament: Muhammad Ali, Jack Dempsey, Joe Frazier, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Sonny Liston, Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano, Larry Holmes, Floyd Patterson, Gene Tunney, James Corbett, Ezra Charles, Jack Johnson, James Jeffries, Max Smelling, Joe Walcott, George Foreman, Mike Tyson, Riddick Bowe. And you have to agree that while there may be some guys that could beat these guys that are not on the list that are in the heavyweights, they don't have as much notoriety or legend as much as these 20 boxers here who have been in some really great legendary fights. Okay, so the first thing you need to do, or that I wanted to do, is in order to really determine how I should conduct this tournament. I don't like tournaments that are just put boxers up randomly. It's best to have a ranking system and then use go through the tournament based on their rank. So in order to get a starting rank, I used the Title Bout rating in this column, and to break that, just to break a tie, I went to the website BoxRec, and whatever they ranked them. As you can see, Ali was ranked 2 all time, but the number 1 priority is the Title Bout rating, which Joe Louis is a 14, Muhammad Ali's a 15, so he by default gets the starting rank at 1. Now, to further solidify their starting rank in the actual tournament itself, I'm going to conduct what I call ladder fights, which means we start from the bottom with Joe Walcott, who comes in at number 20. He has a chance to start the actual tournament higher than rank 20. So he'll just go up until he loses, and then the next guy will go up till he loses, all the way up till we get to Muhammad Ali. So it would be possible, very unlikely, that Walcott, even though he's starting at rank 20, could just beat everybody and then start the tournament as the rank 1 guy. Don't think that's going to happen, but that's why I want to do these. They have a chance to say I am better than what you're starting me at. The starting rank is just exactly that, but we can't say the starting rank is the end-all be-all. So we want the ladder fights so they have a chance to justify that rank. And then the actual tournament here, once they end the ladder fights, say Walcott fights, his first fight's going to be Corbett, so he fights and loses. For an example, say he loses, so his starting rank would be 20, and that'll be his solidified starting rank and the tournament itself. And then Corbett, he'll go up and do the same thing. And then the way the tournament will work is rank 1 plays rank or fights rank 20, 2 19, so and so on. And then you'll have each round will have the winners and the losers. And the way I'm going to do it is you have to lose 4 times in this tournament. And keeping in mind that each time you lose, you're going into another loss bracket. You're going 1 loss will be 1 loss bracket, then the 2 loss bracket. If you lose in the 3 loss bracket, then you've lost 4 times. And not only that, you lost to somebody who's also lost 3 times. So you had plenty of chances to redeem yourself. It will take a while to do this, but once I get to the final 4, then it'll just be 1 loss and you're out. So 1 will fight 4, 2 fights 3, and then the winners fight for the all-time championship. So we get this started. The first ladder fight will be Walcott versus Corbett. Okay. And we're going to stop the video here, and I'll make another one picking up with these ladder fights, starting with Walcott versus James Corbett. So stay tuned.